Have you ever wondered what it would be like to take away someone's pain, to instantly heal their wounds, cure their sickness, and lift their curses with just a single touch? It sounds like the ultimate gift, a power reserved for saints and angels. But for one girl, this incredible ability is a relentless curse. The story of Kaori Tsunagi, the girl who absorbs everyone's pain, and exploring the tragic paradox of her deadly healing power. Imagine a world filled with suffering, a world much like our own. In this world lives Kaori, a seemingly ordinary high school student with a gentle smile and a quiet demeanor. But beneath her calm exterior lies a secret that defines her entire existence. Kaori was born with a unique and terrifying gift. She can absorb the pain, injuries, and even curses of any living being she touches. A scraped knee, a broken bone, a terminal illness, a dark hex with a simple touch. She can transfer all of it into her own body, leaving the other person completely healed and whole. From a young age, Kaori learned the weight of this power. As a child, when she saw a friend fall and scrape their knee, her first instinct was to help. She reached out, held their hand, and watched in amazement as the bloody wound on her friend's leg vanished, only to reappear on her own. The pain was sharp, but the look of relief and gratitude on her friend's face was a powerful reward. This single act set the course for her life. She became a secret healer, a silent savior for those around her. Think about the implications of this. A classmate with a chronic illness that doctors gave up on? Kaori could take it away. An old man suffering from the aches and pains of age? A touch from Kaori would make him feel young again. A pet hit by a car, lying on the brink of death? Kaori could give it a second chance at life. To the outside world, she is a miracle worker, a walking embodiment of compassion. Every person she saves sees her as an angel of mercy. They thank her, they praise her, but they never truly understand the price she pays. Because for every life she saves, for every wound she heals, she adds another layer of suffering to herself. Her body has become a living library of pain, a collection of countless agonies that are not her own. She carries the phantom ache of broken bones long since mended on others, the persistent fever from a disease she cured, the gnawing emptiness of a curse she lifted. She lives in a state of constant, low-level discomfort, punctuated by sharp, stabbing pains from the more severe injuries she's taken on. To cope, Kaori has built walls around herself. She wears long sleeves and gloves, not just to hide the scars and marks that sometimes manifest on her skin, but to prevent accidental contact. A casual brush in a crowded hallway could mean absorbing someone's migraine. A friendly handshake could transfer a lifetime of arthritis. Physical intimacy is an impossibility, a dream she can never entertain. She is fundamentally, heartbreakingly alone, isolated by the very power that connects her so deeply to the suffering of others. The psychological toll is immense. She walks through the world seeing pain everywhere. A person coughing on the street, a child crying in the park, an ambulance wailing in the distance. Each one is a call to action she feels compelled to answer, and a reminder of the personal cost. She hides her own agony behind a gentle, unwavering smile. It's a mask she has perfected over the years, a shield to protect others from the truth of her condition. She doesn't want their pity. She believes her purpose is to carry this burden so that others don't have to. But every container has its limit. Every dam has a breaking point. What happens when Kaori Tsunagi can't hold anymore? What happens when the sheer volume of pain, injury, and negative energy becomes too much for one body to bear? This is where her power reveals its truly terrifying nature. When she is pushed past her breaking point, either through absorbing a catastrophic injury or simply reaching the cumulative threshold of her endurance, her body involuntarily triggers a defense mechanism. She releases it all in a devastating, silent explosion of pure agony. Every ounce of pain she has ever absorbed is unleashed in a single, overwhelming shockwave. It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't choose its victims. Everything and everyone within a certain radius is instantly hit with the concentrated suffering of thousands. People collapse, their bodies racked with the ghost pains of fatal injuries. Minds are shattered by the psychic trauma of 1,000 curses. The healthy are suddenly struck with the symptoms of every disease she has ever cured. It is a wave of pure, unadulterated suffering that incapacitates all life around her. This is the ultimate paradox of Kaori Tsunagi. Her power is born of mercy, but its ultimate expression is destruction. She is a healer who can become a weapon of mass suffering. The first time this happened, it was an accident, pushed to her limit while trying to save someone from a fatal curse. She unleashed the shockwave in a crowded city square. The aftermath was horrifying. Hundreds of people were left unconscious, writhing in phantom pain, their minds temporarily broken. And in the center of it all stood Kaori, her body finally, blessedly free of pain for the first time in years, weeping in horror at what she had done. This event changes everything. Kaori is now not only burdened by the pain she carries, but also by the knowledge of the catastrophe she can cause. She becomes a fugitive, not from the law, but from humanity itself. She fears getting close to anyone, not just for the pain she might absorb, but for the apocalyptic pain she might unleash. Organizations, both good and evil, learn of her existence. Some want to study her, to understand the nature of her power. Others want to control her, to weaponize her ability to neutralize entire armies with a single, agonizing blast. Her journey becomes a desperate search for a cure, or at least a way to control the devastating release. Can she learn to manage the pain she absorbs? Can she find a way to release it safely, without harming innocent people? Or is she doomed to a life of solitude, forever running, forever a ticking time bomb of human suffering? Along the way, she encounters others with unique abilities, people who might be able to help her, and those who only see her as a tool. Her story forces us to ask some difficult questions. What is the true cost of altruism? Is it noble to sacrifice yourself for others if that sacrifice could ultimately lead to greater harm? Kaori's existence is a constant battle between her compassionate heart and the horrifying potential of her power. She is the living embodiment of the idea that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Her desire to heal is pure, but the consequences of power that can bring the city to its knees. The story of Kaori Tsunagi is a dark, emotional, and thought-provoking tale. It is a tragedy about a girl with the power of a god and the fragility of a human. She is both a savior and a destroyer, a symbol of ultimate mercy and unimaginable cruelty. It's a deep dive into the nature of pain, sacrifice, and the lonely burden of carrying the world on your shoulders. So what do you think? Is Kaori a hero or a monster? Or is she simply a victim of a power she never asked for? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Her story is a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest strength can be the heaviest burden. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this. See you next time.